Hey everyone, and welcome to another explainer. So, if you're completely tired of that endless cycle of monthly bills just to watch and record your favorite television shows, well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to dive right into a straight-to-the-point tutorial on how to record over-the-air TV without those endless monthly payments dragging you down. We're going to look at the tech, the trade-offs, and the absolutely best hardware out there to help you build the ultimate zero-subscription setup.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today's explainer. 1. Ditching monthly DVR fees. 2. How no-fee DVRs work. 3. The pros and cons. 4. Top hardware picks. And 5. The future next-gen TV. Let's get started.
Section 1. Ditching those monthly DVR fees.
Let's kick things off by addressing the giant elephant in the room, right? The massive financial drain that traditional cable and satellite users face when they simply want to keep the ability to record their shows, $10 to $20. Now, that might not sound crazy up front, but remember, this isn't for premium channels or extra content. This is the monthly cost you're likely paying just to rent the physical DVR box from your provider. Think about that for a second. Over the course of a single year, that's up to $240. Over a few years, you're literally looking at hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars just for the privilege of hitting the record button. It's basically a hidden tax on your entertainment, and it's exactly why so many people are desperately looking for a way out.
But here's the good news. Getting rid of cable absolutely doesn't mean giving up your favorite shows. By cutting the cord, you're stepping into a world where most locations in the US can pull in 50 to 100 TV channels entirely for free, right over the air. We're talking the heavy hitters here: ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, PBS, Univision, and a whole lot more. So our goal today is to find new, subscription-free ways to pick up and record this vast array of high-definition local programming. The whole idea is you buy the hardware once, and the content is yours to record and watch for free, forever.
Moving right along to Section 2, how no-fee DVRs actually work.
Okay, so the fundamental building block of free TV recording is something called an ATSC tuner. This is a built-in digital tuner that allows a device to receive, process, and record free over-the-air television broadcasts pulled in straight from an antenna. Without this little piece of tech, honestly, your antenna is just a piece of metal on your roof, and your hard drive is just an empty plastic box. The ATSC tuner is that absolutely crucial bridge that translates those invisible waves floating in the air into digital files that you can actually pause, rewind, and save for later. And this brilliantly illustrates how elegantly simple the whole workflow really is. Step 1, you connect your standalone DVR box to a standard TV antenna. Step 2, the internal ATSC tuner processes that incoming broadcast signal. And step 3, the device records that processed digital video file directly to a hard drive, which, could be built right into the unit, or it could be an external USB drive that you plug into the back. That is literally it. No cable company, no satellite dish, just a direct line from the broadcaster straight to your living room.
All right, Section 3, the pros and cons. Gotta weigh both sides, right?
So the massive upside to this whole transition, the real game changer, is the one-time price. You buy the box, and boom, you enjoy zero monthly fees. The financial relief is immediate and it's permanent. But keeping it totally real with you, there is a downside. Subscription-free DVRs often lack the super polished, premium features of a dedicated cable box. Want automatic commercial skipping? Well, that's usually either entirely missing or it's locked behind a small paid add-on. The on-screen menus might feel a little bit more basic, and for a lot of the cheaper units out there, you actually have to bring your own USB drive for storage, which means an extra separate purchase.
But you know what? For a massive segment of viewers, those downsides don't matter at all. Take this fantastic comment from a real user, Connie Lopez, who wrote on the Wireless Hack Forum. We have smart TVs that get Netflix, Hulu. We just want a DVR OTA that works like the old VCRs, with options to manually schedule records, fast forward, rewind, and pause, just like the old VCRs. I absolutely love this because it perfectly grounds what we're talking about in a real human perspective. A lot of consumers out there really don't want feature bloat. They just crave simple, nostalgic push-button functionality. Hit record, and it records. Simple as that. Which brings us nicely to Section 4, our top hardware picks.
So the crucial point is figuring out exactly what kind of user you are. To help you identify your perfect match, we've laid out 4 distinct categories based on user needs. Are you looking for the best overall experience? Are you trying to outfit a budget RV? Are you a tech-savvy power user? Or maybe you're aiming to future-proof for the absolute newest broadcast standards. Let's break down each of these options so you know exactly which box fits your personal technical comfort level.
First up, we've got the Tableau 4th Gen. Honestly, this has truly become the modern cord cutter's go-to choice, especially since Amazon decided to discontinue their Fire TV recast. Now, what makes the Tableau so powerful is that it connects to your home Wi-Fi network. This means it can actually stream your live and recorded TV to apps on your Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, or even your smartphone across the entire house. You only need one antenna and one box to serve every single screen you own. Pretty cool, right? It even comes with 128 gigabytes of built-in storage, which is good for about 50 hours of recordings. Just a quick note, though, it does require an internet connection to function, and if you do want automatic commercial skipping, that's going to be a pain extra.
Next up, we have the Mediasonic HW130 STB and the ZJ Box. These are your ultimate plug-and-play budget options. If you're completely aligned with Connie Lopez and you just want a simple VCR-like experience, this is the one for you. These units plug straight into a single TV over a standard HDMI cable. Zero internet is required at all, making them absolute perfection for a cabin, an RV, or a spare bedroom. You will need to grab a separate flash drive to actually record your shows, and you should definitely factor in roughly 3 to 4 gigabytes of storage space for every hour of HD video you plan to save.
Stepping it up to the power user category, we have the Silicon Dust HD Home Run Flex. Actually, scratch that. It's more like a network tuner than a traditional standalone DVR. See, it takes the antenna signal and pushes it onto your home network. From there, you bring your own software, things like Plex, Channels DVR, or the free open-source Jellyfin to do the actual recording on your own home media server. It is incredibly flexible, absolutely incredibly powerful, but it definitely assumes you're totally comfortable setting up and managing your own software server.
And finally, let's wrap up with Section 5, the future, specifically next-gen TV.
Let's move to the timeline and see how this broadcast transition builds out. Right now, virtually all local stations broadcast in ATSC 1.0. This is the standard signal that every single device we just discussed can receive super easily. However, a newer standard called ATSC 3.0, which is often branded as Next Gen TV, is slowly rolling out across the country. Eventually, the old 1.0 signals will be shut off. But hey, don't panic. There is absolutely no hard nationwide cutoff date yet, and the standard ATSC 1.0 broadcasts are fully expected to stay on the air into at least mid-2027. So honestly, a standard DVR is still a very safe, smart buy today.
But if you do want to buy for tomorrow, today, you really need to understand the technical hurdles of ATSC 3.0. The new standard introduces DRM encryption. This means many older tuners physically cannot record these new channels because they just can't decrypt them. Enter the ZapperBox M1. Objectively speaking, right now, this is the only plug-and-play DVR out there that handles both the old signals and the newly encrypted ATSC 3.0 channels. It's definitely a premium product, coming in at around $275 for a dual tuner model. And while watching and pausing live TV on it is free, if you want full DVR features like series recordings and a 14-day guide, ZapperBox does charge about $30 a year for a guide subscription.